Well, shit. It's been a while.
It's been a little while.
It's been a very long time.
When did we actually do this? Because I've had a long year.
The last time was when I was here for July. We did one with Drake. But then before then, I don't really know.
We did
when.
the last one
Probably
in May
March,
or so.
March or May.
I don't think it was May because I was super busy in May.
I mean, I don't know.
It's been a while.
We need to do more, though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not us. Is it us? I don't think it's us.
Is it me?
It's
think
not
it's
me.
I think it's you guys. Well, you guys also went to Ohio for 3 months.
Yeah, look, I was down to bring it with.
Went to Ohio
have
and
you
you
come out?
just made a lot of money and came back.
So
and now,
much money, I couldn't even.
I mean,
just
I don't even
different
know what
people.
to do with it.
Oh man.
It's a
I
problem.
think we talked about that on the last podcast about how you guys were gonna kill it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We don't like have to relive that.
No, we don't
though.
have to talk about that.
Yeah, that wasn't.
I got more value out of the lessons.
Yeah,
That's what I
Yeah.
care about. I don't care about money.
You're a
dude.
big lesson
I'm
guy,
a
just learning about
huge
yourself
lesson
and
guy.
growing
Just-
as a person.
Just really discovering me.
Oh,
you
yeah, of
know?
course.
I want to know who is this man that I'm walking around with all day.
That's good to know, though.
You know?
He's
It's
flourishing.
It's
You know.
important, especially at your guys' age.
yeah.
Yeah. Never too late. You know.
But it was a good summer. It's been a while. I had a really good thought though. I don't know if you guys want to bring it up now.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, go
that's why
ahead.
we're here. We're here to
Start
just
it.
talk
I
about
would,
random shit.
So this was my thought. This is my hypothesis, and I thought it through pretty heavy. And I've had people agree with me. Not that should sway your opinion.
Okay.
But, if I could be bi,
Okay.
if I could hit a button and be bi
And you just were
would- I
attracted
would do
to
it in
both
a
male and female?
second.
You would?
in a second,
How come you can't right now?
it's
You don't get a pick if you're attracted
I
to a
don't
man.
think I don't think it's up to me.
You don't think you'd be able to get hard while looking at me naked?
I don't think so.
No.
If he was
Really?
blindfolded, maybe, and you didn't
Maybe
speak.
Bo, definitely not Drew.
I
but-
think if you
What?
were blindfolded and Andrew just was quiet and he was doing
If I'm
things to
waxed
you,
head to toe,
you would have no
hairless,
idea.
If Drew was waxed head to toe, face down,
hairs down on the back.
no,
I'm blindfolded. I grab.
you have to be blindfolded.
I grab,
Mhm.
and I think this is a little Asian girl's ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's a little tight.
It's so small,
So not true.
it's just tight
Oh
like a
my.
drum, and you're like, oh,
Tight,
okay,
a little hairy.
okay, I'm gonna,
Yeah, you-
okay, yeah, I can work with this.
You're
You can
doing
work
it
with
though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I just go right from the grip to the hole, just like in the same grip. I'd be like, okay, this isn't bad.
so you would rather be bi, but what if you could just be gay?
No, I'd be bi.
You want to be bi?
Yeah.
Because we've talked about this. Women just aren't that fun to be around.
I want double the options. I want
Okay,
I
that's
want
fair.
everything
But I'm
to be in
saying,
play.
if I could be gay, like if I could just find a guy, like I enjoy hanging out with guys way more than
Way
I
more.
enjoy hanging out with women.
This is my other
So
thing
if I
too.
could be sexually attracted to them too,
yeah, same.
I feel like that wouldn't be a bad. Like,
Same.
I'd never
it wouldn't
leave.
be a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Same.
why? Why go anywhere?
That's how I feel.
Exactly.
I have fun and nut in this same spot.
And then you'd be like, "Hey, dude, get out of here."
Yeah. I don't know. Fucking put on this football game.
I want
Leave
to
me
play. I
alone.
want to play video games with fucking Todd. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, exactly. And
But I
then
was thinking though,
No,
it's
if
like,
you were bi, you would fuck way too much.
imagine,
Way too much.
imagine.
I think it'd be more one-sided too.
You would fuck way more guys than
Yeah,
girls.
'cause
Yeah,
because
guys are
you
way
would,
more down.
you would be trying to fuck girls and then like you'd put in so much work to try to get this girl to do anything and then you'd hit up one guy be like, hey, you want to fuck? Like, yeah, I'm coming over.
Oh, not even that. Anything
simple.
Logan, his sex monster mind desired would be cool in the bi world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Women are a little more like conservative and like, oh well,
Well, that's because
That's
it's
a
hard to
little
find
weird.
a woman that just wants to fuck.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So it's like, oh no, I have to like put on this persona of who I am because I want to like I like this guy. I don't want him to think I'm crazy like this.
But imagine like you like. I don't know. Imagine like a girl's like, "Oh my god, I don't like that sweater." It's like, "All right, bitch, I'm gonna go. I'm calling up Pete, and he's gonna suck my cock." You know what I mean? Like, whatever. I'm out of here. That would be so great, just to have that shit on fucking. Anytime you were just,
Just
yeah.
those nights when you're like, oh fuck, I just want somebody coming over right
Hey,
now.
I'll blow you. You blow me. We'll get out of here. You know what I mean?
okay.
We'll get out of here.
What do you guys think? Where do you guys fall on?
No, I 100% agree. I don't know if I'd want to do it.
Well,
but I
that's
feel like the
that's with your
idea-
current mind. No, yeah, I
no,
agree with you
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
The current mind. But I feel like the idea of it sounds great.
That sounds
Yeah,
great.
if I
It sounds
could
great.
fuck dudes exclusively, no questions asked, dude. If I was like able to do it and be happy about it, oh, it'd be so great. You imagine like calling Discord over and then banging out and then leaving?
Well, you could do anything you want.
Yeah.
Think
And-
about all the things you're down to do at this very moment. What's holding you back? Women.
Yeah, them.
Women. That's
Yeah.
the only thing holding you back.
Yeah.
So if you had two guys together,
Yeah.
it would get crazy.
Man. Now I know what your guys' fantasies are
This
about.
is my fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, you mean you think about your fantasies, obviously they involve women,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like you could have all those fantasies
How about one of it? We spin
if
a
you
bottle.
were attracted to men.
We spin a bottle on the table.
Because if I told you, if we're gay, no, I'm interested. If we're gay and we're doing it, like you could tell me anything, and I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm down. Anything.
Well, because guys think the same.
Yes, guys.
So
are the same.
guys like, oh shit, I have wondered what it's like to have a whole foot in my
Sex
ass.
controls our decisions. Yes,
I'd be down to try
It's
that.
like, fuck it, yeah.
Yeah. Let's swap. We'll do it. And
I know a lot
That's
of.
it.
I don't know a lot of gay people, but I know my mom. Someone my mom
Gay
knows.
people always seem like they have way more fun
They
too.
do.
well, they don't care.
Well, imagine this though too. So like, I dress a little bit out there sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Girls can dress however they want, and this is not a guy versus girl thing, but it's girls can dress fucking tight shirt, little shorts. Everyone's gonna be like, oh man, this girl's fucking hot.
Yeah.
And the girl gets to be like, man, everyone thinks I'm fucking hot right now. Not that she's doing it for that, but she gets to do
She's
that,
doing it for that.
right?
She's
let's
fucking
ju-
lying.
Let's just say, let's
I'm
say,
doing it for
let's
me.
say she's
Shut
like,
up.
oh, I'm just doing it for me. Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll let her
All right.
have it.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
If I could do that, and I can walk in any bar.
What are you wearing? You're walking,
I'm
what
talking,
are you wearing?
I'm talking like a mesh t-shirt.
Fishnet
Like a
shirt.
mesh
I knew it.
t-shirt.
I knew it.
Fishnet shirt,
There's a gay guy at work that literally wears
Black.
fishnet
Oh,
t-shirts every
the one I
Keanu.
met. Yeah.
black.
And he looks good.
He's good people.
Let me
Let's
get a
do it.
black fishnet shirt, tight black pants,
Like your
leather
skin's
pants.
coming through the holes tight.
Just like it looks good.
enough
It's
so you can
sitting on
see,
you
yeah.
right. You know what I mean? You could see
The
right
shape.
through it.
Nice and light.
And it's like, girls like, oh my God, like, what are you wearing? Don't worry, it's not for you. It's for him. That sounds great. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could still play that though.
I know I could play
You don't
that.
have to go through with
I don't
it.
get the same satisfaction because I'm not trying to fuck that guy. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
I get I mean, it would be fun.
No, it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same.
It would be
but our
fun.
lives would be so much easier
It would
if
be.
we were attracted to men.
It would be.
So much easier.
Yeah. No, I agree for sure. I would.
So how about this? This is my idea. We spin the bottle. Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll clear the table, spin the bottle. One of us just has to commit to it.
But we were just talking about how it's not possible.
No,
if
yeah,
we could
but
just flip a switch.
Someone's got to do it. You know,
So-
we've got to test the
so
water.
we got to test the
Spinner-
waters.
Exactly. What
Spinner
if?
gets it done by who it lands on.
No. Just spinner commits. Hey, listen. For the next month,
they've got to try being bi.
the next month you got to try your hardest being
Mm.
bi. Gay, bi, 2 dudes at least in every video, whatever you watch.
Something different.
Just commit
Guys,
to it. See if we could just change
just
our like
see
psychology.
if you can get gay.
Hmm.
Little gay in you. What do you guys think?
I don't know if I'm down for that.
Oh, I mean, we're talking about it. Sounds great, right?
Well, it sounds great. It sounds great in theory.
How about this? Instead of spin the bottle, Bo will just do it.
Yeah.
do
Okay.
it?
Deal.
Yes,
100%. I mean, he's obviously the most fit, the most attractive. So
I think so too.
He's got the best
You're
shot
right,
out of
you
all
guys
of
are
us.
right.
Yeah, he does have the best shot.
Yeah.
I do. Gay guys are attracted to me
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, especially
Even more than women sometimes. I have like a gay look.
I would say mostly, not
I
sometimes.
just have like a gay, like,
Yeah.
oh, he could be gay. for
especially
sure.
when your face is like closely shaven, you look
Yeah.
a little more.
I look a little questionable.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Which I mean,
I
it's,
understand that.
It's not bad. It's just because men have this idea of dirty is good.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you look overly
like
clean,
if you have caveman in your DNA.
yeah, like 98
Yeah.
percentile caveman.
Who does that?
I wish I had caveman in my DNA.
I don't. Have you seen this kid's thought process?
I mean, yeah, we talked about it.
It's terrible.
It's not bad.
I feel like having
I
caveman.
get it done. That's
That's
what
what
I
I'm
do.
saying. Yeah,
I
you're
think
a,
and I do it.
You're a hunter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
You're
thinks
gonna
in
survive.
3-word sentences. Is how
That's
he
all you
thinks.
need. Don't overthink
Should
it.
we provide a little backstory that he has caveman? Logan has caveman in his.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you do your ancestry?
I did my 23andMe, and I have
More caveman. than-
94% more caveman than the population.
Yeah, if you ever saw him eat dinner,
Oh
which
my
you would know as
goodness.
soon as he ate dinner.
The
or
reason,
ate anything
the
in
reason
front of
this
you.
is so funny is because over the summer, Andrew and I lived together for like 3 months, and
I think he talked about
the
that.
whole time
I think
he-
he
Oh,
told me like this man.
the whole time he was like, Logan, I swear to fucking God, you're basically a caveman. Like the whole time that was like just like I'm a Neanderthal person.
Like to the point where he like grunts when he walks, kind of thing. Just shoulders overhung. Just.
And turns out he was right.
That's hilarious.
Who would have thunk, huh? 95 percentile of caveman you are.
I mean, I feel like not many people probably have caveman in their DNA. from thousands of years of
I don't know. I feel
repopulation.
like I could
don't
have a
know.
little bit maybe.
I mean, everybody has, I'm sure, a little bit.
I'm in the top.
But to be the top 95% is a lot. That's
Makes
high.
sense though.
It's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
No, I can feel it too. Not I can feel it, caveman, but it's like I definitely think.
Well, that's why you want to fuck all the time.
Yeah,
That's literally what they think. It's like fuck, eat, and sleep. That's
yeah.
all it is.
yeah. I get it done though. It's true.
You get all three done.
I
Yeah.
get it done
By any means.
by any means.
Sometimes at the same time.
yeah.
You ever crush an ass and have like a burger in the other hand?
I've never eaten and done. Have you? No way. No shot. You guys have done that.
I've never eaten, but
While
Not even top.
you're saying this like you've done it.
No, I'm trying to think back while he's giving his answer.
know
I don't
for
think
a
I've ever
fact
eaten.
I've never done
I
that.
don't think I've ever eaten, but I could pin him to do it for sure.
I don't think
I could see him sucking his fingers.
Licking the Doritos off his head.
Good.
The bag all crinkly and shit, while she's just doing her best.
Don't stop.
And Logan's all I can think about is, damn, I'm kind of hungry right now.
Yeah. No, I haven't done that. No.
Give it some time.
But yeah, no, I would be by 100%.
No, I think we can all agree on that. That's not like a controversial topic at this point.
Do you have like
I like that we're in the time that we could talk about it though, because like I feel
And
like
it's like normal.
like maybe 30 years ago,
20,
guys
like,
would've been
even 10
no one's
years
gonna
ago,
come
guys
beat
are
our
gonna
ass.
like talk shit to us. Like,
Yeah.
these fucking.
yeah,
I can't say that. These guys.
we're lucky. We were lucky we were in this time.
But now people are watching. It's like, oh yeah, these guys are. These guys
man.
are woke.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're woke.
These guys are such forward thinkers.
so
Yeah.
woke.
Mm-hmm.
We are forward thinkers.
I love that term, woke. So sick.
We're woke that,
Well, I was using it sarcastically.
No, I know,
Okay.
but we
I
are.
just wanna clarify
nobody
that,
else does,
'cause
is what I'm saying.
Some people don't know how I talk.
The
and
the
definitely-
definition that we're using for woke is woke of we don't want we don't have to want to rely on girls.
I don't want to work for anything.
You know what else? This is my other thing. So I've been talking to guys about this, and I don't want this to be an anti-women podcast. That's
But
not
it's
that's not
okay.
what this is.
No,
But
it's not an
course not.
anti-woman
but
podcast.
Of course not.
this is my thing. I talk to my other half all the time about this,
Mhm.
and she gets where I'm coming from. But she has her own perspective because she's a girl.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, but my perspective,
The right one.
I'm for the guys, it's like, if we're not on our team, who will be on our team? If we're not advocates for guys, who will be?
Yeah.
No one. Guys have to be guy advocates because, like, we don't. This is the thing. Like, if you move to a new city, you're not gonna have a ton of friends. You're gonna have to try to find friends, and it's gonna be hard. Not that it's easier for girls, but it's also like somehow girls just fucking. Oh, you're a girl, cool.
It's just way
Come on
easier.
with me.
Yeah.
We'll just go whatever. Girl it out. Guys,
Girl
do
it out.
guys
Well,
don't
they
have
can
that.
find guy friends too. You can go out and guys
Exactly.
will talk to them.
Yeah, but
they
they're
meet
not
guys.
really friends.
You can't go
It's
out in a
true.
new city and just meet all these girls and
That's what I'm saying though. So like, but if guys don't have guys don't think about taking care of guys, even on a friend level, who will?
No, I totally agree. But at the same time, I think women's friends, who they call friends, aren't like as deep as like men's friends.
That's
Oh,
another,
no,
that's another
100%.
thing.
Like,
why,
women
why don't
are
girls
much
have friends?
faker
Why don't
to
girls
each
have
other.
friends? That's a big question I want to know. Is like, why is their friendship so superficial?
Yeah, I
all
don't.
their conversations are just superficial.
It's
They
very
don't develop
basic.
like deep relationships with anybody.
Yeah, like most of the time when you date a girl and you like know her friends, a lot of times those friends just like disappear because now you're there.
Exactly. Like
You have
literally-
somebody who's like actually like kind
They
of cool.
actually, like, they're like, oh, this guy's hilarious. This is the
Exactly.
funniest guy I've ever met in my
Yeah.
life. And
I
you're
don't-
like, I'm not even that
I
funny.
don't have to talk
I'm
about
out.
fucking
I don't need any
TikToks.
friends anymore. And it's like,
Yeah.
no. Those dudes are sticking around. When you're gone, they'll still be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. No, it's different for different sides.
I feel like women just don't need that much to like like
Attach.
somebody or like to be
Attach.
attached to somebody.
100%.
Like I talk to girls and I'm like, okay, she's not that fun, and it's like immediately she's already like into me, and I'm like, you don't even know me.
Yeah.
You don't need like I'm not that. I mean, I'm cool,
Yeah, but like,
but I'm not the
I'm
coolest
alright.
guy ever. I'm not
And
that
he's-
funny. I'm not like. But it's like, oh my god, I really
True.
like this guy. It's like,
You're mediocre funny. Like
Exactly.
a 6. Like a 6.
so it's like, what
Hey,
about
6.5.
me is so attractive to you?
No.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh my
100%.
god, you're so cool. It's like,
Am I?
and he's had to
I
deal
don't
with this
know.
recently, dude. A girl came up to him at the gym asking him how to do an exercise that
A
I
girl
put him on.
literally came up to me while I was like doing like some
Nordics.
like hamstring, it's like Nordics, whatever. And she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, like, you know, I'm just doing it's for hamstring." She's like, "Can you show me how to do it?" And at that point, I'm like, I don't know if she's hitting on me, but I played it like she wasn't hitting on me. I was like, "Yeah, of course, I'll show you how to do it." You know, ran her through the exercise. Like, we were talking, and she's like, "Well, what's your Instagram?" And I was like, "Okay." I literally said, I was like, "Oh, so you're hitting on me right now? Is what's going on?" And she's like, "Yeah." Dude, she literally 2 minutes later, "Oh, well, just give me your number too." And I'm like,
I love it. I love it.
No, you like it at first.
Right.
And then she's like, I said, "Oh, yeah, we'll have to work out sometime." She's like, "Well, what are you hitting?" I'm like, "Obviously, I'm hitting legs. Like, you know I'm doing that." She's like, "Oh, I'm hitting legs too."
Well, duh.
So then we're working out together.
What's her attractive level?
She's like a 7.
I didn't think she was ugly.
She's not ugly.
I don't remember what she looks like in person though.
Was she
My
built?
problem with
was
women-
she built or no?
She was thick. Yeah, she's built.
Okay.
She's a gym girl. Not as good as it could have been. She definitely could have been in better shape.
Oof,
but-
ouch.
She can work out
Look,
more.
I'm just
Ouch.
being.
That's what
No,
it is.
look,
though.
I'm being
yeah.
objective.
Hey, listen.
I'm being objective.
She's
Both-
saying the same thing.
Both
I
put in
can
the work.
improve myself.
Both
She's
put in
saying
the
the
work.
same thing
myself.
about you, Bo. It could be better.
Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah,
could be better.
100%.
I'm not in disagreement with
Hey,
that
Bo,
whatsoever.
listen, not much better though.
But next thing you know, not much better. You're right.
His head's big enough.
Next thing you know,
Come
we're
on.
doing like leg press or something, and she's like, "Oh, have you ever seen Venom?" And I was like, "Oh no, like how was it? Was it good?" And she's like, "Oh no, I've never seen it.
we should go see it.
We should go see it."
This girl's got
Dude,
balls.
I met this girl at the gym. We're talking. We go to the movie. She stayed over at my house, and then it was just like
She was
Dude, it
clean.
was all in a
she was
day.
clean
How
with
did
it.
it end?
all in a day. It ended by me being like, okay, it was one of the worst night experiences I've had in my life. I don't know how you guys are with women. I cannot sleep with women like when they're in my bed.
Yeah,
I can't sleep
What?
well.
It's shitty for me. I don't like it.
sleep.
I
Like,
can't sleep.
Okay,
No, I
okay.
can't fall asleep. And she was just, dude, she was
Well,
snoring.
how did
She
the
said
night
she had
end before?
allergies.
Before.
Nothing.
Nothing.
What?
Yeah, nothing.
She's sleeping in your bed without.
She's sleeping in my bed.
Get the fuck out.
And I was
Go
like
home.
trying, you know, exactly, dude, I wish I could tell them that.
Oh
I don't
no,
know.
I'd be like, hey, listen, you gotta go.
You know, I would, you know, put my hands
Hey,
like,
I got an
we
early
kiss
morning
for a
tomorrow.
second. She pulls away, and I'm just like,
All right, well,
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
I wish I could say that.
Oh,
But I
no.
went through a whole night of just torture.
Not
and then she
sleeping
rolled
well?
over at one
Snoring.
point. Dude, her snoring was so bad. She said she had allergies, but I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know.
Year
And then-
round allergies.
So I
she's
think
got.
she was breathing through her mouth at one point,
She's
and
got
she
sleep
rolled
apnea.
over. She rolled over, and her mouth was just open, and she was just breathing in my face, and it was, oh my god! I was just the whole time I was there.
Hold on. So she approaches you.
Yes.
She gets you to go on a date that
Yes.
day after
I'm
working
go-
out with
dude,
you, right?
I'm so like I
Hold-
can't say no.
So I
I
know
don't
a guy.
know how to say
we
no.
all know this guy. He's got the same name as you.
Mm-hmm.
He had a whole cycle. Do you ever watch Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
I haven't, but I've been told I need to.
Have you seen the dentist system?
Is that involving his memoirs?
He has a whole system where it's like deny, all these different things. Right?
It sounds familiar. Yeah. Yeah.
So my guy, he has his own system, and it's 3 dates in one night.
Okay.
3 dates is what you need to sleep with someone. Usually, that's
In
like
one night.
in one night. So how he did it was he would take them 3 places.
Okay.
So that way it felt like you went on 3 dates. So you'd be like, oh my God, I
know this guy so well.
I saw comedy with him. I went dancing with him, and I went to a new like cool area with him. Those are 3 different places, 3 different dates, basically in the same night. So he seals the deal in the first
It's
day.
a lot of work.
It's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
It's-
lunatic
yeah.
crazy.
But women like that.
But
Women like
They
that
don't like
stuff.
it. They
No, if they like
they're
you, if they're
psychologically
attracted to you,
tricked.
you could do whatever you want,
I've-
and they're gonna like it.
if I've ever gone on a first date, I could close it the first day, 100%, because I do something like this. But I didn't know.
That's because you're in sales, and you're just like, I could close this deal. You're thinking of it from like a whole another standpoint that I would think about it.
This,
You're like, yeah.
this one's a lay down.
100%. But it's because we do stuff like that where we move and go different places. I didn't realize that's what we were doing.
You're just not a boring person.
Exactly. So it's like by this time, by 12:30 or 1 a.m., it's gonna happen right there, 100%.
I don't have that in me.
Not that I want to.
Yeah, you do.
Like, you know what's funny too
Maybe
is
I do.
I actually like saying no, because then it just builds it more. You know what I'm
But
talking
what
about?
if you don't get the
Mhm.
opportunity to
100%,
say
I get it.
no?
It's well
Do you
that's
always
on
get
you
the
then.
opportunity?
That's on
That's
you
on
for
me?
not building that. You got to build interest.
Okay, you might be right.
I've 150% like gone through the whole thing. Like it's like I'm like, you know, like we're making out hard, like kissing down,
Yeah, I was trying to get
like,
to that point.
Like I'm about to like go down
and then
on him.
you. Okay,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that a
I'm
lot.
about to do it, and then I'm like,
Just kidding.
psych.
You're like, nah, I shouldn't do this.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe
next
this is
maybe
not a good
next time.
idea.
Yeah. Well, let's just wait.
That's good. That's so
Oh,
good.
dude, they eat it up.
Oh my god.
100%.
Why have I never thought of that?
It's so and like
You're
but,
stupid.
I'm not the smartest.
But then it's like, oh yeah, like this guy.
This is it.
He's the guy. And then like you do like the next time whatever happens, or then you just like talk to him like the day after if you want to keep talking to him, right? But like that's kind of how it goes. And then it's like the next week you guys meet up again.
But you
There's a
said you're
ton of-
closing on the first night. Though.
Oh, I could 100%.
Okay, so you could, but you're choosing not
I
to
choose
build
not
up
to.
the suspense and the tension a little bit.
I've only closed on the first night, but it was Andrew was there. It was a long. That was a.
It was a long night, or it was
It was a long. That was a long build up.
like too much build up.
No, that was just like. That was the first time I've ever caved. As far as like
Like you
doing
just
it on the
gave in.
first-
You're like,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah. You're not plugged in.
Yeah, I don't hear you.
I know what you're
There you
talking
go.
about.
Yeah.
Andrew was there for that. He saw it. He saw it.
How
happen.
long ago was this?
2 years ago.
Like 2 years and 4 months.
Why do you know that so accurately?
Well, I know there was a specific date. It was a very big event.
Andrew.
For all of us.
Oh yeah, I know
For
that.
all
Okay,
of us, it's
I
a
know
really
now.
big event.
Okay, now I know. Okay, I understand now.
What was I gonna do?
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean, I'm just a man.
We're
not-
men.
Yeah.
We're men at the end of the day. There's only like we can only say no so many times
Yeah, no, 100%.
until your caveman DNA comes out and you're like, "Fuck this."
Wait a second.
We need
Take
a
her to the-
baby
yeah.
today. You know what's something really funny too that I found out is that if you are in a cut, like if you're cutting weight,
Okay.
you're not wanting to fuck.
Well,
at
no,
all.
yeah, because you're not.
And this is why. So there's a genetic reason why. So it's if your body's saying, "Hey, you're in a deficit. You're not eating enough food." Why would you add another mouth to feed? Genetically, your body knows that. You don't need another.
That's the science behind it.
You don't need another mouth to feed because you can't feed yourself enough. So if you try to like procreate, it's not good for
That makes sense.
it. That's basically what it was.
That
so
makes
it's
sense.
like I was in a fucking brutal cut and I had
No,
no
yeah,
sex
people
drive.
don't understand, and that's like a known fact. Is like if you're in like a super, like you're not eating very many carbs, you're not
Yeah.
eating much, you just have no sex drive.
Literally was a monk. I was like, I'm good. I don't need to have sex like at all. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Like, I promise I'm good. And I thought there was something wrong with me. I didn't
Yeah,
get
you're
my
like, what the fuck
I
is
got
going
like my
on?
test like done. I got my
Yeah,
blood work
yeah,
done.
you're like,
I was
oh,
like,
fuck.
something's wrong with me. And then turns out, no, man, you're
You're
just
just
shredded.
not, yeah, you're just not eating. You just look too good.
Yeah, and you can't give that up, you know, because it's about me first.
Well, I was in like a permacut for like the first 18, 19 years of my life. That never bothered me.
I think it's different when you're younger, though.
I think
When you're 16, 17, your hormones are going to take over no matter what.
100%. I can't believe how much sex I had when I was like 14.
I can't believe I
Me
missed
either.
out on all
It
this
was
sex I
disgusting.
could have had at 14.
I
jacked off so much.
it was like
so much.
like
You're disgusting.
like now like
so
being-
did you. You were having sex and also jacking off.
I
all the
was.
time.
I wouldn't do
I
any
was
of that
just
stuff.
when I
off.
was 14, 15,
never
I
doing
could
that.
jerk off 3 times that day and have sex easy twice.
Oh, I'm sure.
Easy. Like no problem.
I would
You
do
are
3
a
times a day.
monster, though.
Yeah, that's true. But
You
like,
are a monster.
and like it was like, oh yeah, like I pre-gamed so that way I could last for an hour and a half here.
Intentionally?
I pre-gamed.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like right before you left, you'd go?
I mean, probably yeah. 100%. Like
Really?
if I wasn't going to do it twice right before I go, but I'd do it once just to make sure I got the venom out.
Yeah, you're like, okay.
And
Yeah.
like, okay, we're in it.
We're
I get to enjoy this for however long. Like,
You're numb.
you know what's so funny though too is like, it took a while for them to like obviously get me off
Mhm.
to where it was like
That's got to
basically
backfire sometime.
I don't think so.
not then. Maybe now. Maybe as an adult.
Maybe,
now.
yeah, maybe as an adult, but like then women are just so insecure. They're like, why?
What?
That's
What
what I'm
do I
saying.
need to
That's
do?
the backfire. Like,
What do
oh
I-
shit, like this is on me.
I didn't care.
He doesn't love me.
I didn't care.
Wasn't my problem.
You know how much
Not
harder they're
true.
gonna try?
Yeah.
They're gonna try so much harder.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get the science behind it. It's just I would suck to be on the other end of it.
Yeah, but you're not.
I didn't have that brain
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
only me. You know what I mean?
But that's just how you're wired.
I was
that's
15.
How everybody's
What do you
wired.
want?
It's me.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm what matters.
Well, but that's the thing though, is I was bustling my load before.
Bustling?
Yeah.
Who came up with, is that a new term?
I was getting rid of my seed before.
Okay.
So that way I could perform for them. But I didn't realize, that means they're going to have to perform threefold for me.
Yeah. It's
It was
tough.
great.
It's a fair trade-off.
It was
I feel like
great.
it's a fair trade-off.
It's hard to find that medium,
Yeah. It was great though. I had no problem. I have no complaints. But yeah,
That's so crazy.
it took a really long time for them to like ever even get the job done, and when they figured it out finally, it was like, oh, I have 3 years to make up for.
Like now that I found,
Your button.
the tickle spot, now I know how to just do it every time.
So now I'm gonna yeah, exactly. It was,
Yeah.
That was
Then
cool.
you weren't safe. You couldn't pregame it at all, huh?
No, I could. It was just when it came down to crunch time, I was like, okay,
when
we're
it
both
came
good.
out of crunch
we're
time.
both good. Cool.
Crunch
Let's do
time. That's right. Parents are coming home. I'm 15.
it. Mm-hmm.
Do that one thing. Quick.
That one thing.
I'm gonna close my eyes and think.
Was that you? You were, you had to think hard.
I was one of those TikTok, like I saw a TikTok thing where it's like guys think about other things to.
I feel like women do that too.
This is the thing though, is
I better not.
I want
I feel like
girls.
women
I'm gonna be
This is
that.
my
I'm
thing.
gonna be so
I want
sad.
I want whoever I'm with to think of the hottest person who's fucking them, so we can get this thing going. I don't care if it's me or not.
Because you're fucking at the end of the day.
I'm having sex with
here.
them.
Yeah, I'm having
If
sex.
the guy that you're thinking about is a 6'5",
just not
ripped
the
black
girl
guy,
that you're in love with.
that's true.
Yeah,
But
if you're just there to fuck, you can think about whoever you want.
that's
Oh
true.
yeah, that's way different.
Yeah, because
But-
I'm here for one reason.
Yeah, but that's
For
that's-
me.
Yeah.
You can think about whatever you want.
Terrible. Absolutely
Well, this is
terrible.
just how men think. I'm not lying.
Yeah, no. I know.
People just don't want to talk like that.
I'm just sick of being made out, or sick of being, made out to be the sex monster that you guys pin me as.
No, you are though.
But why
You're
do
the
you
bad
always
guy.
have to bring that up? I wasn't even going to bring that up at all. And
But
you're the one that brings
here's
it
the
up
thing,
about
though.
being this sex monster.
This guy is the worst person I know.
It's
No,
not
he's
true. It's not true.
He's the worst guy I know.
yeah, but he tries to disguise himself as a good guy.
Oh no,
Yeah, like
own
he-
it. Own it.
No,
Own
I'm
it right now.
I'm literally an angel. A saint.
You're so good
Sent
with your words that
from
you
the
like
top.
convince women that they're in the wrong and that everything you did to them was their fault.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
and then
true.
they think oh, I just wasn't good enough. No, you're just a piece of shit.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, you're just a piece of
You
shit.
think they're good enough? Be honest.
Probably not.
Be honest.
I mean, it depends.
You
in
know
what
me.
sense.
You know me. I deserve what? The absolute best, Bo.
I mean, I don't
Nothing
know.
less.
I don't think so.
know.
Nothing less.
don't know.
I think Drew should settle really soon.
How
Very
much?
soon.
Yeah.
How much fun do you two have with me?
A lot.
A lot of
I
fun.
have a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be friends if I.
Well, here's the thing.
I would
No,
not be
here's the
friends with
thing.
you if I didn't enjoy hanging out
If
with you.
this guy had just any more ball in his bag, as far as just going to talk to a girl.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
like
the same
that.
way.
I'll agree.
But this is the thing. We need to break that habit. Because those actions are not going to get you that hot girl at the bar.
Very true.
It
You're gonna
won't.
get the 6 that comes up to you that
You're
for
gonna get
some reason has way more confidence.
The reason
than the
why
10.
they have to though. They
That is
have to
true.
have
That
the
is so
confidence.
true.
They
Yep.
have because they will
Nobody's
not.
gonna go up to a set.
No one's gonna
so
feed that
true.
mouth. No one will feed. You know what my favorite line is? A closed mouth
Mouth won't
doesn't
get
get
fed.
fed.
That is so true.
So
Yep.
maybe that
I've never
that
thought of it
9,
like that.
That 9 or that 10 will get
She's
fed
getting
because
fed regardless.
regardless.
That's how I feel. I'm gonna get fed sometimes. I don't have to go up to
You're
every
that
woman.
6.
But
No, I don't have confidence like a
imagine
6.
you
I wish
with,
I could.
with that confidence. Imagine you say, "Hey, listen, what are you doing right now? Who are you here with?" And they're like, "Oh, well, I'm with my friends." Like, "Oh, cool. Well, I wanted to meet you."
It's so much easier said than done.
I know it's
but
so-
I know I just need to do it. Same thing with
Yeah,
him.
we-
We've been out together all the time.
Once in my life,
We know
I've
a
done
guy.
it.
This summer we were with a guy. He's a really chill dude. He's probably like 5'9", 100.
Why is that important?
130 pounds.
Okay.
He's not a big dude.
Not a big guy at all.
He's not a super handsome guy.
Okay.
He's
just
not
confident.
He's not anything. He's just a guy, right?
Okay.
He just talks to a girl while walking past us. Just, hey, what are you doing right now? He goes home and just gets topped off.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
He gets double topped up, and then he sees her again before, and then just all right, that was cool, I'm out. And this is Bo, you versus this guy. It's lights out. You're pitching a shutout, right? Nope. This guy.
I thought you pointed to Andrew like it was me versus him.
No.
We don't have to go there.
Either one of you
better.
guys. Pitching a shutout versus this guy, right? But this guy just says, "Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just
that simple.
Just want to meet you."
He actually does it.
He just does the damn thing, and he's
Good for
feeding.
him.
He's
Good for
feeding.
him.
He can have at it because I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
good for him.
I really, but
I'm too
I
scared.
don't want to give women the satisfaction.
that's my thing. Okay, what you just said. Yeah, that's it. So that's my thing. I'm too hot.
Some women just they take it like
I'm too hot to give a girl that gratification.
I don't like that.
I won't do it. That's my thing. I'm like, no.
Because then
We're
they
both
know they
evens.
have you at that point.
I agree.
I don't like that.
I'm in the same boat.
I want them to work for it.
I know, but it's not going
that
to
doesn't happen.
It won't
It
happen.
happens.
No.
It happens to me.
It
Yeah,
does.
girls who breathe in your mouth while you're sleeping. That's who it happens with.
It's just not as often. It's definitely not as often as I would like it to be. But every once in a while,
Isn't that
Well, of
crazy?
course.
comes around.
But
course.
so that's my thing though. Is I don't want to give the girl the power of knowing that I think she's hot. 100%. I feel that. But it's like, fuck this game. Where's Todd? You know what I mean?
Why guess?
Yeah.
so good right
Let's
now.
just stop talking about it. Let's just do it. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel though. I don't want a girl to know that I think she's hot.
Especially a girl you just met. You know what I mean? It's like some random girl. It's like, I don't want to just give her the satisfaction immediately right
Yeah.
now.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
Like, oh, I'm in complete control.
Yeah, exactly.
He
I don't
wants
like
me
that.
so bad. Whatever I
And that
say
shit is
goes.
so annoying.
That's how it is though. You just gotta.
Well, especially nowadays, because like the women that I'm attracted to, they're pretty hot. That's all they hear all day.
Yeah.
They have guys talking to them all day, especially with social media. They get DM'd all day. Oh my God, you're so.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
100%.
baby, let me see your feet, dude. The shit I see, the girls like.
I
at
wish I
work
was
show
attracted
me.
to feet so bad,
Dude, I would sell out if I was a chick.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, you want a picture of my
It's
feet?
so
oh, done.
easy.
$20. Here you
Why
go.
wouldn't you?
I would know, but
Why
like,
would you not send a picture of your feet if some guy's gonna? $20
I do it now if
They're
a dude
getting-
hit me up
they're
now.
getting
yeah,
more than
man.
$20. I promise you.
Oh, you
a
would,
lot
duh.
more. I would do it for
I know
a couple
a girl.
bucks. Like, yeah,
I
you
know
want
a
a picture
girl-
of my feet? Sure, it takes me 2 seconds.
I know a girl. She was like a guy. Like she started her own foot thing. She like did the research. Is like, okay, how do you find people who are into feet? Okay, so you go on Omegle. You go on. There's
Craigslist.
like 3 or 4 things though. Like you could just like literally you could start your own fucking business like that. Literally start a business. So like a guy texts her once a day or like fucking, hey, so like send me a picture of your feet. Or it's like, hey, send a picture of your feet with
Who
ketchup.
are these men out there? though?
Send a picture of your feet with ketchup all over it and then have your dog lick it off. $25 right now. And it's like, oh my God, I would do that in a second. I would put.
I don't know. I catch up on my feet.
Oh,
and
I would.
my
I would.
dog
I
lick it
would.
off.
I would do that.
I would do.
I mean, I
anything.
would do it, but
No
not
big
for
deal.
$25. That's just like a little
Fuck
bit
that.
of an inconvenience.
That's $25 for
Now
a
I have to
tablespoon
clean
of
up the
ketchup.
ketchup.
Fuck
You
that
don't?
shit. My dog will clean it up.
Yeah, your dog's cleaning it up.
Well, there's
then-
gonna be splatter.
then-
Like you're gonna get ketchup on.
She'll
some
get it
things.
all. Bink's
You
got a
think so?
crazy
She just
appetite.
got a wet mouth.
Isn't that crazy
Yo.
though?
She was just licking me.
Yeah.
What do you want me to
alright.
say?
I don't know. Not that.
She's a good dog.
She's a great dog.
Yeah.
She all right.
She's a good looking dog. I'll give you
100%
that.
would sell my feet if anybody wants to. I would sell them in a heartbeat.
There are a lot of things I would sell. Feet are easy. Why are you like as a woman? What about taking a picture of your feet is like sexual? It might be to the guy, but to me, it's like it's my fucking feet.
I
Yeah.
wish I was into like everything, dude. I wish nothing was off the table. So bad. I wish I could be literally
I
into
mean,
all of it.
I don't know.
You would be the one guy would be like, oh yeah,
I don't
whatever
think-
he wants.
That's
It's
not
like,
a good
yeah,
idea though.
okay,
You don't
I'll
want to
that.
be that guy. You don't want to be the guy asking for feet pics.
No. But like I'm saying, like,
But if you were into everything,
But
you would be
I-
asking for feet pics.
No,
I don't-
I
no,
don't think so.
I wouldn't.
I disagree.
I already I could get any of
Really?
it. I could have anything just about.
Just because you're into it doesn't mean you need it.
But you want it.
Maybe, but you'd be cool with other shit too.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, as with anything, you're gonna get everything you want, and then you're gonna be like, you know what? I haven't seen feet pics in a while. I really want this.
I wish I was.
You
into
know,
feet,
it
though.
always gets a little more and more. So if you were into feet, you're gonna find a way to get
I feel
that.
like feet's a bad example because that's
It's a
way
bad
too
example.
common for a fetish. Like it's,
I don't
it's
understand
totally
that either.
accepted
I don't get
now.
it yet.
I've never looked at a woman's feet, but my brother does say women's feet will tell a lot about like
100%.
who they are as a woman.
How they
have
take care of
clean feet,
themselves.
how they take care of their feet,
100%.
which I've noticed because I've seen some really
Rank
kind
feet.
of yes.
Yeah.
And then I realized I'm like, she is a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Like
She's
I've,
probably gross.
I don't know
And I
if
just see like dirty feet, and you're like, oh god, she doesn't take care of herself at all.
She does not wash
yeah,
daily.
at
oh,
all.
that
Yeah.
sucks. I've never been around dirty feet.
You never?
No.
That's a good thing.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but it's just a girl's feet.
I'm not
tells
saying
you
these
a
are
lot
women
about
that
them.
I've been with, but I've seen girls in their feet, and I'm like,
Yeah.
if she's not taking care of that,
Looks
maybe
like
she's not
she kicked bricks a little
taking
bit.
care of other things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think that's a good correlation. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm into feet, but I can appreciate a good looking foot.
I think girls who do like sports and shit are probably like the most down because they know how to work hard.
Most down for what?
Anything, anything, whatever it
Really?
is, they're gonna work harder than the average cat. Like if you date a girl who's like never done anything, she's just like, oh, well,
Like a student.
yeah, like a student, yeah, does nothing,
What?
right?
Okay.
Versus a girl who's like an athlete. The athlete has to work hard.
She's put in that
She-
extra 10% on top of the 100.
I mean, she puts
right?
in work.
Have you
okay.
guys ever been with?
I haven't been
that?
with like anything like
I've
that.
been with an
I don't
athlete
think.
before, which
I-
goes
I-
against your
Is
your,
that a
your
counterexample?
explanation. Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe not, but like, and that's the thing too. I have other counterexamples where it's like that's also contrary because I've been with other girls who are never done anything. They're like they're the whatever, right? But like, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't.
They have like a little bit of drive.
exactly.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that would be a cool. It's a good.
It's like a little bit of a competition to themselves, I think.
Now that I can understand.
Yeah.
If you put it like that, okay,
Mhm.
it's more of a competition.
It's like,
Yeah.
damn, he's really going to beat me right now?
Well, 'cause women, yeah, obviously women who play sports got to be more competitive.
Yeah.
You don't want a boring girl.
No. True.
I don't know. I don't know where we're going with that.
It's tied into sex, of course, somehow. with
It's
us.
always tied into
with
sex.
us.
I mean, if we're men,
I
so
think
we're
that's all
gonna
we talk about.
sex.
I don't even think it's men. It's just us three. We're fucking disgusting.
If you put three men together, sex
If
is
you-
going to come up at some point.
If you just put us together, that's almost the only thing we talk about.
What else do you talk about?
yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
We're going to talk about our feelings. Andrew is terrified of talking about his feelings.
Logan is convinced that I don't have feelings. We had a long conversation
tried-
about this.
I mean, I'm
tried
not
to
going to
talk
say
to
I agree,
him.
but I feel like sometimes I don't have feelings either.
I don't think I know what they mean. But honest, like 100%.
Like I'm very in touch with myself. I'm very connected with like what I
Tatum
think
talks about this all the time. All the time. She understands you like to a T.
She's like, no, I get Logan.
Mhm.
Logan's 100. I like me and him get each other 100%.
Same emotional like path, everything.
But Drew, I think Drew will not talk about his feelings, not for any reason specifically, but it's like you know what I think? I have a hypothesis.
Okay, let's hear it.
I think Drew grew up in a house where you could not talk about your feelings.
That's fair because I feel like I grew up in a house like that, not because it was ever like, oh, I can't talk about it. Nobody
Yeah,
ever did.
that's what it is. I don't think
Nobody
it was
ever
like
did. It wasn't I
you
couldn't.
can't, but it's like it just never happened.
No,
Like
it
this,
never
this is
happened.
what I'm talking about though, is like your whole family are vultures of like opportunity.
Yes.
Your whole family is
Mine?
100%.
Vultures of opportunity.
Your
That
whole-
is well put.
Your whole family will jump on any
That is so
opportunity
well
to
put.
make fun of someone.
Yes.
So it's like you
to bring you down.
never got the chance
But
to
he
be
does
like,
it to himself because he wants to be the alpha, the funny guy. So it's like as soon as you could find a way to bring him down, you're gonna do it
what do you mean?
because he brings everybody else down.
Oh yeah, well that's what I'm saying though. That's why he
Yeah.
does it.
So as
I don't
soon
bring
as you get
everybody
the
else down.
opportunity to bring
He
him
only
down,
brings
I don't
other
bring
people
them down.
yeah,
you don't bring him down, but you
here's
fuck
the
with
thing.
him a little
Here's the thing.
bit.
I've never once heard Drew be like, no, like that's really cool that guy's doing that. Never once has he been like, no, that's like actually really admirable.
Like, wow, I really respect that guy for doing that.
Never. It's
Never.
like it's
Yeah, look-
how can I drop this man? How can I drop him 2 points?
No, nobody's better than me. You know, it's Lions mentality. That's who I am.
I really like how you put that because I feel like part of me like went through that same thing. It's like I can't be vulnerable right now because I'm going to get shit on for it.
Well, you got to remember too. I grew up with Matt and you guys. You guys are all 4 or 5 years older than
That's
me.
also another thing. He grew
I-
up with older
what I'm
kids.
saying.
I could not.
So growing up around older kids,
afford.
you can't afford
yeah,
to
no,
fuck up.
that. I grew up quick.
That's what I'm saying though. I know.
yeah.
That's why you cannot talk about your feelings. That's why you don't have feelings.
Now
So
I'm
you can-
verbally abusive to everybody I care about, and it is what it is. You
Yeah.
know.
I know that though. I know that's your love
But
language.
you know
Yeah.
that, yeah, the same thing with me. It's like shit talk is my love language.
Yeah.
And that's fine. As long as you admit that.
You got to
and that
hang.
People know
though.
that. Yeah, you got to
You've
be able to
gotta
hang.
hang.
Which is why I feel like I can't find a woman
Why?
because they can't do that.
is it because your love language is only shit talk and they can't?
I think
connect
so.
with that?
I think I've like evolved into this shitty ass person from hanging out with him for so long.
You
him.
can't blame this.
Yes.
It's all him.
I
It's
think
bullshit.
it's him.
It's
And
so
he tells me
bullshit.
all the time that he's like the reason I am who I am today.
I did make you for sure. but
Exactly. So
Only,
you made me into
You
this
guys
piece of
both made
shit.
each other. You guys gave each other half.
is
and
true.
half.
only the best parts
Bo,
is what I
Bo's
gave you.
the only reason Drew is who he is.
That is true.
Only,
He's-
Bo made
You think
Drew in
so?
a lab.
I made him even more confident than he should be.
you shouldn't have done
Physically-
I shouldn't have bring him to the
You
gym.
made a mistake.
Physically, you
Yes.
helped me out a tiny bit. Okay.
that. Only reason he's here.
Everything else
He
mental
would be
though.
dead by now, I think.
And I'm
Self-made.
going to supply like his whole life too. So I'm going to
Self-made.
fund it.
Literally, you're gonna
Pretty
be
soon.
you're
Better.
gonna be the
Yeah.
beneficiary.
I mean, I'm already kind of am. I pay for a lot of his shit.
Yeah.
I just know he's been going
hate
through
that
a
he
lot.
does that.
It's been,
I know he's had a
going through
really rough,
a downstream.
you know,
If
so-
Steven ever hears this is his fault for sure. You fucked me so hard. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He's
It was mostly Drew, but Drew can't.
At least you
admit
grew
that
as a person, you know?
Yeah. Drew can't
You
admit
grew
that
a
yet.
little bit as a person. You're better for it, you know?
No, I learned that I would hate to live with, somebody who's really dirty.
Yeah.
That's what I learned most. That was the worst part of the whole experience.
Who is this? Are we talking about?
We're talking about Trey.
I
I'll
wasn't
say
sure
it.
if you were talking about Logan or if you were
No,
talking about
honestly,
Trey.
Logan was not that bad. He was not as bad as I thought.
Isn't
I don't
that
know.
incredible?
I don't know if that was like because he was conscious of like, oh fuck, everybody thinks I'm
I
so
feel like
dirty.
if you're roommates, you should just own a pair of boxing gloves, and if you ever have a problem, you just say, "Hey, look,
Dude, it would
we're gonna
be
fight right
a
now.
nightly thing.
and that's okay."
This is the thing, though. I think both Drew and me more. I think I hate confrontation.
I hate
I
confrontation.
hate confrontation with my
sometimes.
friends. I
With
don't
your
like
friends.
So this is my thing.
That's 100%.
I enjoy confrontation with anybody.
Anybody
other
else?
than my friends.
Yes, I'm jumping into it.
So it's like a guy trying to sell me something. I'm like, listen, dude, I'm not into it. Stop. I'll say it right to his fucking face. No problem.
That's fair.
Like if I don't like something, if you don't give me enough fucking shit on my food, hey, put more on there.
I'm not like that.
Hey,
I need to
or-
be like
but
that.
this is what I say though. I'm like, hey, listen, can I get a little bit more than that? Just because I'm paying for this shit.
No, you need to be like that.
100%.
That's fair.
I agree.
You should be able to say that. You're paying for it.
I realize though that like with my friends, I cut my friends so much slack.
Yeah, and I feel like that's just
'Cause
like
I
you're
get-
just being a good person. You're
Exactly.
being a good friend.
I'm like, listen, that's who
But
they are.
It's not worth
I
it.
think about it the other way around. If that was me, and I was doing that to my friend, that makes you a piece of shit.
You think
I
like
wouldn't
they
do that
know
to them.
better. They
I
know
would
better.
not do that to them. So why am I going to let them do that to me?
That's a good point. But I'm saying,
And that's how I always feel
that's
about it.
That's how you should be. I agree. I think that's a really good
So
point.
then I kind of end up bringing it up, or
So-
I'll let like a little thing. I'll
wish
let
I
little
could.
things go, and
Oh,
then
I
it's like,
wish.
and then it just gets to a breaking point where I'm like, I have to say something because I'm gonna go fucking nuts if I don't.
See, like I'm more like this is me though. I'm just like if it's like with my like so this was our rule in the house when we were. This was my rule. I said, hey, listen,
Okay.
if you use a dish, wash it, dry it, put it away then and there. So that way there's no thing about whose dish that was,
Yeah.
how it got there.
Especially if you're
Or
living with a lot of guys.
3 guys.
Yeah.
3 guys.
Drew's was, hey, wash your dish and leave it to dry on the other side of the
I
sink.
don't want to interrupt, but it's not even just washing your dish. I've talked about this with you. It's like if you have shit on your plate,
Yeah.
at least rinse it off before you wash it. Don't leave like ketchup and
No,
shit on your
Our
plate
thing though was
in the sink.
wash it.
That is disgusting.
wash
No,
it-
I
wash it
was
clean.
the
hate that so
I was the
much.
only one who's heard of like a clean side of a sink and like
I never heard
a
of
dirty
that.
side of a
You've
sink.
never heard of that in your
clean,
life?
No, this is what we did in my house. We would
thought I was crazy,
We would
dude.
rinse off we have to rinse off our plates and
Yes,
clean them with our
that-
hand.
No, and that's cool.
Put them in the dishwasher. When it comes out, the kids put them away.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
how
that's
that's
fair.
how I grew up.
That's
but
fair.
this was my idea. Was hey, we're not kids. No one wants to all do this every night. So we have a fucking dry towel. We have to hand wash it with soap and water. Hand wash it fucking right away. Dry it off right then and there and put it up so that way we always have clean dishes all
Yeah.
the time. That was my thought.
Which
Drew-
isn't that hard in theory.
That's not at all.
in theory.
So Drew's was we do that the 2 sides of the sink. My thought was, hey, if we do that, people are not gonna. One of us, not Trey either. I'm saying just one of us. People are gonna be like, oh, well, I don't know which one of those is mine, so I'm not gonna put either of them up.
Yeah.
I don't want to put up Trey's. I don't want to be Trey's bitch. I don't want to be Drew's bitch. So I'm not gonna put either of them up.
That's exactly how I think too.
Right?
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like,
I
nah,
didn't
fuck
really.
that.
But that's how I think.
If I
Because
thought it
I
was
get
mine,
mad.
I
I'm
just
like,
did
I'm
it.
not about to wash this guy's dish. I'm not,
100%,
wash this
right?
lazy
It
ass
turned
dude's
into
dish.
that.
But then,
Fuck that.
then what turned into was fuck it all.
Did it, when we got sick, we stopped washing dish. Well, not even we. Logan got sick, for like weeks.
I got COVID.
Got everybody sick.
I'm pretty sure he had COVID, yeah. But
Still working.
Again.
and I was like, look, as cool as like hand washing dishes, whatever every day is, you're sick. Please put him in the dishwasher.
I never used a dishwasher ever in my life as a kid.
Oh, I always have.
Ever.
Always.
I didn't realize how like prevalent dishwashers were.
No
I
pots
just
and
always
pans
thought
in the
you just wash it by
dishwasher
hand.
because the whole Teflon bullshit, whatever. But every other like dish, spoon, anything.
I think it's like
went
you're
in the dishwasher.
in a predominantly white family. You know, I was in more like a
No, you
Latino
weren't.
family.
No, you weren't.
No,
We wash our dishes.
No, but
No,
Bo,
you
that's a
weren't.
real
By
thing.
hand.
Hispanics,
Wash their
every
dishes by
Hispanic
hand.
I know doesn't do it.
Don't use it.
They don't use
a
dishwashers.
dishwasher. No.
They use a dishwasher as a fucking filing cabinet. Like, just about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Never touched ours.
it's literally not
Ever.
even a thing. So it's like, put it away. So that's what I don't know if you guys know, my background's only in Hispanic women.
Santos.
So
Santos.
that's my life.
yeah.
I know how to do the Hispanic thing right. So that's how I was like, okay, we'll just fucking put our
Yeah,
shit up
well-
right away. We never had the conversation though, the whole time.
That's the issue.
That's the
too.
issue. We didn't have
Because-
we
but
never
then
like
you
really
have the
sat
I was
down.
afraid
conversation,
to.
but
I
then
didn't-
somebody doesn't do it, and then it's like,
Now it's a war.
now I
Which
can't
we've-
have. Yes.
yes.
Now I can't bring it up again.
Yep.
So now we're just gonna have a problem.
Yeah,
exactly.
Logan and I had the same problem, and we would like sketch out conversations in our head of like Logan and I fighting like staged. So the third person would be like, "Oh fuck, I don't want to get in the middle of it. I got to do my part." And it turns out it just went in one ear and right
Just
out the other. Yep.
Like, oh, these guys.
So we're like, all right, well, fuck it.
But that's
I'm-
the whole thing though, is like it wasn't Trey's fault. It was all of our fault
Yeah.
for just not talking about it and like just being like, hey guys,
I
let's do a
told
team
him
meeting.
so many times. I would get Snapchats about like your like sink and shit. And I'm like, dude, just tell them.
but I know, but
Nah,
that's the thing
it's
though.
not worth like losing a friend to me. So it's like,
and like not that it would, but
You
we
wouldn't lose
just
a
don't like
friend for that.
confrontation
Yeah.
with our friends.
Yeah, that's
it's-
fair.
There's
Like-
no point of living with somebody that you're like, damn, he yelled at me yesterday about not putting this dish in the sink.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk to him.
Yeah. And like
Fuck that,
100%.
no.
We've
I don't
gotten
care.
arguments where like we get mad at each other. It lasts like a day, maybe.
no, 100%
And then
though.
you get like a text from each other that's like, you know, I'm fucking with you a little bit, and then you're like, you laugh it off.
Yeah,
It's, like,
like,
dude,
it's
yeah.
whatever.
We're men.
It's whatever.
This is just what
But
happens.
I really think though that's what I learned some lessons this summer, 100% from just shit like that, like real
Yeah.
lessons of like
you grow up a lot because you guys never really experienced living on your own. I feel
I
like you
did.
grow up a lot.
I lived in Huntington.
Oh, that is true. You did.
I had
okay.
a,
He
those,
hated it.
those motherfuckers. I was like, hey, I was the guy in that apartment. You're like, okay, don't fuck with Logan shit,
Yeah.
because he's gonna be fucking.
I'd be the same way.
You know what I mean? But like,
Don't touch
I
my
don't give a
shit.
fuck about those guys.
Yeah. So you could say whatever you wanted.
I literally grabbed a fucking full tray of chicken and I threw it against the wall. Said, "You fuckers clean it up."
you fuckers.
Somebody ate like a piece of his chicken, and Logan fucking lost it.
Because I was the only person who worked. So like
No, yeah.
when I was out there,
So
I was,
you would get home like, I
So
don't
I
have the time for this.
I would
shit.
get like 6 a.m. I'm at class, 6 a.m. to fucking like 2:30 p.m. Then it's fucking lifting and then sports, and then I leave fucking the
You
baseball
worked at a
stadium
car wash
to work at a car wash till 12 o'clock at night.
Manager though
Yeah, manager 3 months. Make sure you know that.
is top notch.
Peak. And
Yeah.
then
So you get home, you're like, I don't want to deal with anything.
all of these guys though.
anything.
So then, because it's like, listen, I have to take my chicken out, put it in, start my rice pot, start doing my homework.
yeah.
These guys, none of them worked. Most of them went to one class a day, and they had 15 people over at the house almost every night, playing just video games, fucking shitting, having a great time. And I'm like,
You're just fucking.
I'm like, wait a second, this is your guys' reality, and my reality's over here. Like, I mean, like, my
We're in
reali-
different worlds.
Yeah, we are living different lives, and we have to live in the same house. And it was a 2-bedroom with 5 people in it that lived in there. So it was like, okay, this is awesome, whatever. But I don't give a fuck what your guys.
Yeah.
My threshold was fucking on the floor. Like, if you guys go any above what I have to deal with, I will fuck you up. So like, yeah, that was my Huntington reality.
I completely understand. I lived in like me and Daniel were roommates in college, but we lived in like a 6-person dorm room. But it was like 3 bedrooms, and then you had like a kitchen and living room area. So it was me and him in one room, and then like 2 guys in another room and 2 guys in another room. One of our roommates, we shared a bathroom with him. So it was me, Daniel, and then the other kid, and we shared a bathroom with him.
Yeah.
He would write like a schedule to clean, and he would post it on the mirror.
Like
oh,
Bo cleans the toilet.
it's Bo's turn to clean the bathroom at this time. And me and Daniel are like, fuck this kid.
yeah.
Like, as soon as you're told to do something, you don't want
Yep,
to do
100%.
it.
Yep.
You don't want to do it.
True.
So he's like, oh, yeah. And he would come up to me like, hey, you haven't cleaned the bathroom yet. It's your turn. And I'm just like, oh, like, you know, kind of like putting it off. I'm like, you know, we'll
I'm
get
not
to
gonna
it.
do what you're gonna fucking say.
Dude, one day he came up. It was Daniel's turn to clean the bathroom. Daniel was out of town, and he's like pressing me. And I went off on this kid. I'm like, don't fucking tell me what to do. Like, I was like literally in this kid's face. He goes to the like, what do you have, a RA?
RA, yep.
Goes to the RA and like, I don't feel safe here anymore, like living. They tried to get me to move. I think they tried to get me to move out. And I'm like, I'm not fucking leaving.
Nope.
So he moved out.
Yeah.
But I completely understand. I hate living with people I don't like.
100%.
Hate it so much.
That was my problem. Is I liked
the
both of
worst.
them.
And that's
yeah.
something I can't understand really. I lived with Daniel and never had a problem with him ever.
Yeah.
Even like and that's kind of true because I would get mad at him sometimes, but it was like, no, it's my friend.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
That is very true.
It's like, man, I would like fight somebody over this kid. What's a plate?
Well,
in
yeah,
the
I mean,
sink?
100%.
So I mean, I ate it. I was frustrated for sure.
And
But I ate it.
I was more just like, that's our boy.
that's my boy. That's fair. I guess that's fair.
It's hard. It's a hard line to walk.
That was tough though. It was really tough to like. Honestly, that was the least tough part for me.
I was mad every day.
Drew,
I would
every-
be so,
every
I feel
day
like
I was
I'm the
so
type
mad.
person I would be the same way. I'd be mad.
but
I
like,
was so mad.
if going backwards, if I could, I'd be like, hey, let's call a meeting after like I got sick, and just say, hey, this is what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
and like, are we all cool with it?
You have to realize if you're boys, you can literally just talk
You
to
could
each
do
other
that.
and just be straight
You
up.
can
Be
do
like,
that
look,
100%.
stop being a piece of shit, man. Just clean your dishes. It's not a big deal.
100%.
Oh, cool. I got you. Because sometimes it's like you just have to make it you just have to make them aware of it.
But that's
and
the
they're
thing-
like, you know what? Maybe I'm being a piece of shit. I'm not doing my dishes. My fault.
That happened one time on accident. Logan and I were. I mean, he might have been a little crossed. I might have been a little, intoxicated, whatever. And we were like just talking shit in general. And then like we started talking about dishes. I thought Trey was asleep. Obviously he wasn't, because the next morning everything was done. But I felt
And then you
so
feel bad. Yeah,
dude.
then you feel
I
like a
felt
piece of shit.
so
You're like,
bad.
damn.
I was like, damn, you heard everything I was thinking.
Because it's not like you're telling it straight up to his face. You were like talking shit.
Yeah, I was
Didn't know he heard.
venting in my own
Yeah.
way.
And
And-
then you made him do it.
And it just turns out me and Logan are just laughing the whole time.
Yeah,
and
but
this
that-
kid's probably
you-
like, fuck, dude, I'm such a piece of shit.
I know. And that point, it would have just been better to just be straight up with him.
Yeah.
Like, look, can you just do your dishes?
It's easier said than done.
Can I bring up something?
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't talked about sex for a while.
So you want to get into
Yeah, I
sex?
feel like we're like,
Do you guys have
Diverging.
anything about sex?
you had
Yeah,
something
100%.
you want to talk about, right?
like the ideal sex situation. Like the thing that like you've dreamt about, however long you've been a kid, whatever. Your ideal sex situation. Everything goes right. Perfect girl, perfect scenario, whatever you want. This is, if you could pay money to have sex, this is like the top-notch shit.
What is that?
What would it be?
I'm into latex.
No, you're not.
What?
100%.
Like full suits.
Like if I could,
Nothing but a mouth cut out.
if I could have that, oh my god,
Latex?
zippers and shit too. Oh yeah,
You want a gimp.
yeah.
Really?
No,
Like cat ears?
no,
You
no, no,
have,
no,
like-
just like it doesn't have to be like a face mask latex either. But like I'm into that shit. I'm
You just
into,
want
like,
that-
So your ideal, anything you could have in the world,
I can't.
all you
so-
care about is a girl with latex
No,
on.
no. So this is my thing. If I could be a like sub to a girl, like
sub?
If I could be like just not the aggressor.
Submissive. You
Okay.
know. Logan's
be
got
if
big
so-
alpha man, so
Okay.
If I could be no, but like not that I am that, but like I can't, like it just doesn't work for me.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just not that hot to me.
It doesn't
in that.
play for me. Like,
it's
like
just not.
if
Yeah.
I could though, like I was saying,
It doesn't fit a woman to be the aggressor.
Not
It
even
doesn't
that.
fit them. And then they try to do it,
If
and it's
it-
like,
that's
and
what
I've had women try to do that, and it's like,
no, that's the thing though. I think that's
No
what,
thanks.
I had a girl like push me one time, and I was just like, "The fuck are you doing?"
that's what I'm
It
saying.
turned me off to
would,
the whole
I would
situation.
body you.
Turn me off to the whole situation.
My whole thing is like what you're just saying though is like if like when I was saying earlier, is if I could be into everything, I would be.
Okay.
If I could be
Okay,
a
and we're
sub,
talking about our fantasy right now. Okay.
if I could be a sub, if I could like be like, oh my god, like I'm your bitch today. Like what are you're doing all of it. I'm your object, right? If I could do that, that'd be great, but I can't. I wish I could, I can't. So I'm the complete
it does sound great in theory to
I'm
be
the-
able to just not do anything.
if I could be the
and just
girl.
have-
If I could be the girl.
yeah.
I would love
It
it.
sounds like you want to be bi. That's what
No,
it sounds like.
no,
it
but
sounds like you
Logan
want
wants
to
to lay on his back, grab his knees, and just
and
chill
just
and
let him
missionary.
go to town.
This
Yep.
no, that's not what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Maybe you should try like a
No,
strap on.
we
with
already
your girl.
we already talked about it. You're going first.
Okay.
So this is what I'm saying though. If I could, I would. I can't.
Okay.
We're
not talking about what ifs.
I know. I'm the complete opposite.
Okay.
I have to be.
So you want a girl tied down.
I have to be a dictator.
Okay.
Literally.
Like tied down.
I am
blindfolded,
Gaddafi.
Just like all like stretched out like this.
No, not like that.
No.
Just like it's just my show.
Okay.
If it's my show, I'm having a great time. That's like literally my thing.
You could have anything you want.
But exactly. But like that's my what was it?
That's your ideal situation.
That though, like the fucking latex, like bondage, all that shit. That's the ultimate level of that.
Okay. And you've never had that?
I've had some of it.
You've had some of it.
I've had a little bit of it.
Okay.
But like I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun.
I feel like anything that's kind of wrong just feels
taboo.
good.
Yeah, anything taboo.
You're into
Anything
taboo.
just wrong just feels good.
Yeah, 100%.
I just like the older woman. Every time I watch porn, it was always like
Stepmom.
yeah, it was like step or it was like
he's-
friend's mom. You know, you go over to the house and you're like, oh, my friend's not home.
He's not here.
So that
Yeah.
means you have one of your friend's moms that you're trying to bang out.
No, I don't think I have a friend's mom, but I am attracted to older women for sure. We were talking about this. Lady at the gym,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 40 years old.
Is it the blonde one?
Yes.
Both like
I-
blonde.
100%.
I'm not going to lie. I fantasized about her a few times.
Yeah. Close your eyes and
Yes.
just think about it.
I don't know what it is.
You're
She has a
squinting
boyfriend.
hard.
There's just something,
yeah, that's
and
her.
I don't know if it's like fucked up of me, but like there's something about like when they're like married or they have a man.
It's a little fucked up.
Is
but-
that fucked? It is fucked up.
No,
'cause
I mean, like I get it. There's the
I think it's from years of just watching porn to where it's like, damn, I started here. I started watching just the most like general shit you could watch.
Can't go
To
backwards.
where it's like, I need something more,
See, I did that too,
I
but I
need
started at
even
like
more.
11. 10,
which is fucking
10. No,
crazy
10.
to
I was
me.
10 when I started watching porn.
That is crazy.
That's so early.
So it's like
Think about that. You've watched porn for like 12 years.
I'm experienced.
12 years of porn.
he might even be an expert.
I could.
What do they say? 10,000 hours. Logan's got that shit.
Oh, more.
capped off.
More.
I've got 10,000 hours.
Yeah,
100%.
no doubt.
So it's like, but that's my thing though. Is like, if I could take that back, I would.
Oh, 100%.
I wouldn't.
I haven't
second.
watched porn in a long time, and I'm a huge like advocate of not watching porn. I
great.
wish I didn't watch porn when I was younger.
Bo's
did I.
stronger than me.
So do I.
Bo's stronger
I
than me.
wish I did.
How did you stop?
There was just like one day where I was jacking off, and it was like, you know, when you like jack off just because you're bored, you're like, damn, I'm like, I literally have nothing.
Do I know?
Yeah.
Jack board?
No, I'm just sitting in bed. I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll just.
What else could I do?
pull up
Might as
something
well
on my
come, I
phone.
guess.
Every okay, keep going. Go ahead.
No, and I just jacked off, and like I finished, and I kind of just like walked over to the mirror, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Looking at yourself, your face all red
And I'm
and
like, why
flush,
the
and you're like,
fuck did I
"Damn."
just do that?
I
For
know.
no
I,
reason whatsoever.
I know why I do it.
I know why I do it, but then I realize why I do it. I do it for the feeling.
I've got a type, and I like seeing the type happen. That's why I think I do
mean,
it.
that's fair. But I realized that it was like, I need to have a little like mental strength here to like say no.
See,
If I can't say no to this, then like, how am I ever going to get anywhere in my life if I can't say no to pulling up fucking Pornhub?
Well, this is the thing, though, too. This is like a hard part about it is like, what's the term? I have like, so I was saying earlier, I have an oral fixation,
Okay.
which means like you guys see me when I'm fucking chilling. If there's a bowl of chips, I have to fucking touch it.
Well, I mean, is that like a thing, or you just like to eat? I like to eat.
No, it's not. But it's anything. I have to bite my nails when I'm not eating. I have to fucking if you give me fucking anything to smoke, I'll smoke the shit out of it. I love doing shit with my mouth.
I mean, it is nice.
This is great.
I like
But
doing
like-
this. I
but
don't even
in-
do this, but it's just
in
nice.
general, I'm pretty sure that's a real thing that I have. Is like but what it does though is it touches like a part in my brain where it's
Okay.
like, oh, I get to like release endorphins. So it's like that's the same thing with porn though, or with anything like
well,
that.
no, yeah, it's like a drug.
Or
It releases.
or Instagram or anything. It's literally just like, how long can I massage this fucking button
Yeah.
in my head over and over and over again? Motorcycle. Hot bitch.
Yeah, like anything I can just fucking. I'm into it. You know what I mean? Like
Anything. So it's just like that's hard to break because it's almost like it's like smoking cigarettes. It's not the cigarette that you can't quit. It's the habit. It's the programming
that's very true.
It's the programming of like, oh shit, I'm not doing anything right now. What do I do when I don't do anything?
Yeah, what do I do?
I have to do the thing I don't do what I do when I don't do anything. That's what it is. It's not even, it's like, oh, dude, I don't even fucking care about this shit. I don't even want to watch. I'm not even into it.
Not even into it at all. You find yourself scrolling through
It's
pages
like a
pages.
chore.
It's like a chore that
Literally,
you have to check it off
But
the
you
list.
have to do it. That's what it got to the point. And I was like, why am I doing this?
Oh, it's 11 p.m. Gotta do it before I go
No,
to
I
bed.
don't
Do
No-
it.
no one's-
Nothing's
no one's
going
playing
on
right now.
Yeah, nothing's going on.
I got to touch that fucking button in my head. And I hate it. I do.
Well, I mean, I was your age when I kind of stopped. And I've had like times where I've watched porn, but like it's been probably a year. And even when I was like, it's been like years of like not watching much porn at all.
It's super bad though for you. Like
It's-
obviously it's bad for like you, like it's bad for your health, but it's bad for like everything in your life.
Oh, 100%.
Like it's just bad. It's not good.
I agree with that 100%. Some people argue that it's not.
It's not. It's false.
But I agree 100%.
It's not, and I'm not saying like, oh, if you jack off once a week, you're a bad person. Not at all. Go ahead, do that once a week. But that once a week is going to go to twice a week pretty quick for a lot of people. And that twice a week is going to be 3 times a week. And then it's just going to, like, it's literally like, it's like smoking 1 cigarette a week is not bad for you.
I'm not saying I don't jack off though. I just don't watch porn when I do it.
What do you do?
You look through this fucking ceiling.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you close your eyes and just like, think
I've
about
realized
situations?
that the problem with
I
jacking
used to do
off.
that back in the day.
I do
You
that.
probably
I do
thinks
that now.
about me.
But you also don't realize when you do that, you become way more attracted to women. When you're just watching porn, like it turns you off to like so many women because you're just like, oh, I'm not even attracted.
You're not even
You
that
see
hot.
so many naked women that you're just turned off by it.
Yeah.
It's not
100%.
like, and it's not like a normal man thing. Like 100 years ago, you would go your whole life and you'd rarely see a woman naked.
Yeah.
Ever.
And
And now you can see a woman naked whenever you want, all the time.
That's the thing, though, is those guys who rarely saw women naked, it didn't matter how hot the woman
Didn't
was.
matter.
It's
And I
like,
started to realize that because I would be so picky. I would see a woman naked and I'm like, oh,
whatever.
She's a 4.
Sure.
not hot.
Not
all.
for me. I'm better than her.
So now I realize, because when I would jack off, you would always make like, you would make it like an experience.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go pull up the video I want to watch. And you make it like an hour-long thing.
Hour.
Literally.
Yeah.
An hour-long thing. And I'm like, no, now when I jack off, I'm like, I understand it's just part of my body. It's like a male thing. I want to get it out of me. I get it out of me and I go about my day.
An hour.
Yeah, it could take
You don't jack. I would jack off for, dude, I would sit there.
Doesn't your meat hurt?
No.
No.
I
Oh,
would
dude,
just,
I'd-
oh, bro.
I would
I have-
blister my
I-
piece
I
when
have-
I was
I have
like
calluses.
12, 13.
Dude,
Dude,
I would,
Yeah, I used to overdo it for sure.
oh, 100%.
Hours way too much.
No,
would
I
be
would go for an
crying.
hour easy.
Yeah, same.
I would
Really?
switch scenery, you know. I'd
Oh,
go
yeah.
from my bed to my chair, then I'd go to the shower. Just anything.
Wait, your bed. Wait a second.
I would start in my bed sometimes, but I never like to finish
It's an
in my
event.
bed.
It's an event.
No, no,
I did
there's-
not like to finish in my bed. That's dirty.
There's this thing with all my friends that they get mad at me for. They think it's super weird
It's
wrong.
weird.
It's wrong that you do that.
It's
to
weird.
nut on yourself.
It's
It's weird.
It's wrong that you do it in your bed.
Really?
It's wrong
Yeah.
that that's
I-
your go-to.
I like to be comfortable.
I understand being
I'm not gonna
comfortable.
go move and stand up so I could try to aim my nut into.
No one comes standing up. No one jerks off. Do you?
They do.
I don't come standing up.
No.
So then where do you go if you don't do it in your bed and you don't
I
come
have
on
a
yourself?
nice little ledge in my bathroom, in my shower. Cut the shower on. Sit down,
So
relax.
you just waste a bunch of water.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, not. Like I said, I would start my bed. I would start wherever I wanted to start, and then I would work to the shower because I'm not about to come on myself and then clean it up afterwards. Isn't that the most demoralizing thing, to come on yourself?
Nope.
And then have to reach over and grab some paper towels and wipe yourself up?
But
No.
I agree
Nope.
with what you're saying, but here's the
because
deal.
as soon as you come, you are automatically like
Nope.
disgusted with yourself. You're like, damn, why did I do that?
It's like
and
a
on
masterpiece.
top of that, you got to clean up. Cum that's on you.
It's
It
easy.
just came on you. Now you have to clean it up.
Like damn, that's crazy. I just did that. I'm impressed.
That's how I feel too.
Good for you, big
It's
dog.
not how I feel.
Look,
I would always
one,
do it. I'm like, God
one
damn.
or two swipes, get it all, a little bit on my hands, whatever. Hop in the shower. That's it. Then you're clean. Then you're good.
But I would just do it in the shower, and then I could just hop up, shower
Nah.
off. And
I don't want to stand. That hurts my knees.
I'm not standing.
He's still sitting.
You could lay down in the shower.
Bullshit.
But like, I'm not against coming on myself at all.
I'm not against it. I've done it. I'm not going to say I haven't done it,
Bro,
because I have.
they used to fucking cook my shit, telling me how
That's not
gross
fair.
I am.
That's not fair to you.
It's not, because I know they've all done it, and
Yeah.
I know they still do it.
It is
Yeah.
not fair to you.
It's
not fair to you.
bullshit.
We'll do some disgusting
Yeah.
shit. We've tried it
It's-
all.
It's not like it gets me off harder because I'm coming on myself. It's just, look, I'm laying down. Why, when I'm close, I'm going to get up, turn the shower on, and then finish in the shower just because I don't want to wipe my body? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
for me, it was almost like edging. It's like, oh, I'm about to come.
Yeah,
well,
you could
And then
chill
I
out
would
in your
go
bed
change
still.
I love
the
edging.
scenery.
I'm a big
And then I'd
edger.
be in the shower and I could go another 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. And then you keep the fun going.
Keeps the fun
You
going.
could
It
do that
keeps the- because
anyway.
As
Yeah.
soon as you come, it's not as fun the second time.
Yeah.
It's not as fun.
No,
You
then
can go a
you
second
work
time
for
maybe,
it. You
but
work
this-
for
Yeah,
it.
then you have to work for it.
Mhm.
And I'm not a huge advocate of that.
Yeah.
So I would rather change the scenery, get another 10, 15 minutes out of it,
Yeah.
have a way more fun time.
Instead of looking at your ceiling, you get to look at your shower tiles.
Well, I'm saying this is back in the day when I did watch porn.
Mm.
Now
don't-
it's like 5-10 minute process.
So
What, even-
In and out.
So now what do you do?
In the shower, if I feel like
You start
close
you
your
start the
eyes,
you know how
shower.
it is, you're a man, you're like, fuck, like I need to let this out. Sometimes you're just
I gotta
down
get this.
there
I
and
gotta
you're
get
like,
this venom
yeah,
out.
I'm
I
loaded.
gotta let this go.
Yeah.
Because it's not healthy.
Okay, so
I'm thinking about hitting up these girls. Hey, you should come over.
So this,
and I realize in my
have it.
head
I
this
have
is
it.
not a good idea
I have it.
whatsoever.
I have it right here. This is what.
But
Bo
it
thinks.
sounds so
This
good.
Is how this is how Bo masturbates.
Okay.
So it's like this. It's like this. It's like,
Mhm.
oh my god, fuck, she's here.
Fuck.
And I flip her over. She's
Uh-huh.
fucking, oh my god, her ass.
I mean, that's what I do.
It's weird.
I'm just drilling that.
It's a
shit.
little weird,
No, that's what you do though. That's the only like it's.
but it
oh,
makes you
fuck.
more attracted to women.
But
It makes you want it more.
This is what he thinks about. He thinks about Oliveira. He's like, oh my god, Oliveira's over here.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Mm.
You think about the same ass every time?
And, oh my god.
No.
She no
Mm.
right here. Oh my god, she's gonna cheat on me with her boyfriend. She's only doing it for me too. She wants
I don't
me so
talk to
bad.
myself.
For-
Okay, to
Forbidden
clarify.
fruit.
That's what you're
Maybe in
thinking
my head.
about.
Maybe in my head I'm
This
doing
is
it.
your internal.
Okay,
This is
that's
your
fair.
internal.
That's fair.
This is
We're-
how he
we're-
comes. And I the reason I know is because I used to do it before the neighborhood kids were like, oh hey,
You
do
could go
did
on
you
this
know
website.
there's
yeah.
a website
Did
where
you know
you can watch
could see
stuff.
anything you wanted to see.
Dude, the first thing I watched, so I was over in my neighborhood, there was like Sid, Ben, Logan.
It's always
there-
the older kids.
there was,
The
like,
older kids
four-
want to
Yeah,
ruin
they're
your.
bad.
Yeah.
There was 4 older dudes by
Yeah,
3 or 4
always
years.
the older
3 or
kids.
4 years. So like I'm
ruin
10,
your innocence.
they're 14.
yeah.
It's like a bad change.
Oh, you're not jacking off yet.
Yeah,
And you're
but-
like, what? What do you mean?
No, he's
I
saying
didn't even know what jacking off was.
before this, he's been looking at his ceiling and thinking of what you do.
no.
Oh
well,
yeah, I forgot he was jacking off at.
10
Yeah,
but
okay.
like they're putting me on, right?
Yeah.
So then we go across so this is our cul-de-sac, our neighborhood. Then you go across the street, Durango, and there's another neighborhood. We go across the street, there's these kids we were playing airsoft with at the time.
Okay.
The kid was like 17.
Oh god.
I'm 10.
Yeah, you're not.
17 and
You're
10.
not at that level whatsoever.
Those are 2 different levels.
No,
right?
it's a
and
huge
these
different
2
level.
there's brothers like 15 and 17, and they look like the 2 kids who shot up the fucking school at Columbine.
I don't know what they look like, but
They look like those kids.
Okay.
Just think about what those kids look like. In
yeah, I
2000
can imagine
like-
what kid like that would look like.
in like
but okay.
2010.
Like kind of long hair, like glasses, like Jimmy type kids.
Ji-
Okay,
Jimmy-
don't disrespect Jimmy like that.
not
That's my boy.
not Jimmy, but like
Jimmy.
it's bad though, right?
Okay,
It's like leather jacket bad.
Yeah.
It's like long leather matrix jacket bad. And like
trench coat.
at their house, I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but they're allowed to watch porn on the TV with their parents in the room.
No fucking way.
Swear to God. So I go over
That
there.
is a household you don't want any part of.
That's
Right.
There is
tough.
no
this
reason
is a
whatsoever
bad,
that
this is a
should
bad
ever be a
place
thing.
for a
yeah.
10-year-old, right? So it's like
It's a bad place for anybody.
So it's like, so one day this kid comes over to my house because I'm trading knives with him because I was collecting knives at the time.
I remember this.
And so he's like, oh shit, I love that knife. Oh, yeah, I'll trade you this knife for that knife, this knife for that. Pert's like, who the fuck is
Who
this
the
guy?
fuck is this kid?
This kid's 17.
and you're just like, oh, like what do you mean?
Oh.
I'm just trading a knife over
This
here.
this is
Just doing regular
James.
kid shit.
What are you talking about? This is me and my buddy James.
Yeah.
But you go over to James' house and it's like hardcore porn all the time on the TV, and I'm just like,
what kind
the
of household
fuck?
is this?
And it's not just like, oh, like what porn's on. It's like
oh no,
brutal
It's
shit.
some-
So it's like, I think that's what set my tone. I think that was my first introduction to like
yeah, you
sexual
like
stuff.
had to
I
grow
also
up quick.
I also think I was molested, but I can't confirm it. I don't
You
know
can't
for sure.
remember?
I remember like having like a vagina in my face at like
Oh,
in
so you mean
preschool.
molested by a woman? You were like
No, like a little girl.
a little girl.
No,
They
I
were
don't- I
they
don't
were
know.
same age.
I don't know. I really don't know. I
You
swear
don't
to God.
remember?
I was literally in preschool. I was at Candle
Well,
Hall.
I think that when
I was, like,
and
getting- I was-
me included. When I hear molested, I'm thinking like another man.
No, not a man. It was
was a
like
woman.
I was like my I was like I don't know what happened. I remember the like fucking like eating ass /
Doing shit that you should not have done.
in preschool.
That you had no idea
Legitimate,
what was going on.
no joke preschool.
Yeah.
I watched like there was a fucking like hot movie on. I don't know how it came on the TV, but like I walked outside.
And you're just like,
I walked
oh,
out like it was like
what is
11:30,
that?
12 o'clock at night. I walked in my living room and there's some shit going on the TV.
yeah, and you're like, what? Oh, I don't know
was
what's
like,
going
oh,
on.
That's a thing. Okay, cool.
Let's try it.
I go to preschool
Because you're a kid. You're
and
like,
I just play that game.
yeah, you're like, oh,
that was on TV. Let's do it.
no, you're innocent. You don't know what that is. You're just
But
being a kid.
I can't confirm if it was an adult or not. But I was like in some shit when I was in preschool, 100%. So it was like that was my
no
first,
way it was an adult.
I swear, to, but like it was some shit though.
Okay.
It was like some shit I was not supposed to be in. So it was that, and then it was 10 years old
Watching
watching
porn.
hardcore porn
Yeah.
with 17-year-olds. And like not like just a normal 17-year-old, like a fucked up 17-year-old.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
Well, clearly he
Only
watches.
a fucked up 17-year-old would
Yeah.
be like, hey, I got this
10-year-old.
10-year-old at my house.
Let's do it.
Mom.
First of all, no 17-year-old's hanging out with a 10-year-old by choice.
Yeah, that's
That's
weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. Because my brother was, 6 years older than I was? Never hung out with me.
Yeah,
Matt was 2 years older
You're
than me.
not,
never
you're
hung out
not
with
wanting
me.
to hang out with somebody that young.
I caught on by
If you're
11.
hanging out with somebody that young, you got some issues going on.
They were gonna have to move. Like after they came over, my parents like, why is that guy so much older than you? I was like, you're right.
Well, you don't realize you're too young to realize anything like that. You're
Yeah.
so innocent. You don't think of things like that. You're not thinking of like all the other like stuff that's
The
going on.
implications of it.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, it's just that's my boy.
Yeah, like he plays airsoft with me.
He's cool as fuck.
He's got
We
kills.
watch porn at his house.
Yeah.
There's naked women on the TV when I go over there. He's
This guy's
cool.
the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was I don't know. That was my my introduction to it though. What was your introduction?
My introduction.
Mine?
Okay,
Or
I'm
Gar-
sorry.
Or Bose.
You.
You know, my mom was Garen.
Garrett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you
we
told us
were
about
like,
that.
I want to say like 11 or 12. It was like 6th grade. I was chilling at his
Which
house.
I feel like is still so young.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I was
Were
shooting
you
blanks.
going through puberty at that point?
No, I was
Okay,
late.
yeah.
I was like 14, 15 before I
Yeah, that's
started
when
going
I
through
was. I was
puberty.
like 14.
Yeah, I was like, I remember telling him, I was like, dude, like, the shit they talk about, like, where it feels really good, like, I did that. But, like nothing came out, obviously. I was fucking 11, 12 years old.
I shot blanks for like 4 years.
But
Yeah.
you guys said that was like the
The
prime.
best.
Yeah,
That was
Oh,
the best.
dude, it
and
was
I
nutty.
never experienced that.
Oh, it was nutty.
I never experienced being able to do that and just keep going.
It was
Yeah.
literally like and then you're like, oh
Next.
wow. Okay,
you
go
just
again.
never. You were just still hard.
Again.
Yeah, 100%.
Again.
What's the science behind that? You just
Still
'cause
am.
I still feel like if
I
you're
could
getting,
rub 2 out myself, no problem.
Well, I mean that's different.
I could sit in the bathroom for 3 hours if I wanted to.
Right now?
No.
Oh,
Back then.
Yeah.
3
I had
hours.
a beanbag in my bathroom.
You told us about that.
Yeah.
3 hours easy.
Which I would probably, if I could go back in time, I'd probably get a beanbag too.
I
Why
put
not?
it in like my linen closet. Matt used to always try to catch me and shit. Oh, I was so mad. So I cracked my iPod because of that shit.
But you lived in a household, and then like your parents split up too, so it was like you had just him and your dad. Like it's a man household.
No, this was
I
when
had
they
too
were
many
together.
women in my house to be doing shit like that.
My parents didn't split till I was like
grew up in
14.
a house of girls.
I never felt comfortable doing that. I would be in the shower for like 45 minutes
Hey.
thinking that I'm getting away with this shit like nobody knows.
Yeah, I was in the shower too.
But you
Like
look
in
back
quotes.
now, dude,
Yeah.
there were so many times where like I would be 10 years old and my brother was like in the shower. I'm like, what is he doing in there? What is he doing in the shower for 45
Dude,
minutes?
I caught Matt one time.
I caught, yeah.
He's
know
like,
what's so
dude,
funny?
I was cleaning my penis. it's like it's like a
you believe
long.
it.
Yeah, 100
You're
I was
like-
like,
you're
oh,
like,
he's got a dirty dick.
Oh,
he's
shit.
cleaning it.
I should clean my dick too.
It's so funny, dude. So we used to have like a scented, like I think it was a soap that I used.
Okay.
It was a
I don't think that's good, but
I know.
It's
I know.
not.
I mean,
Can't
I
be.
was 10.
yeah, you're 10 years old.
So it's like I'm like slapping a soap on me. So it's like a thick, you know what I mean?
It's
You
not.
hear it.
No, but you hear it. That's
Yeah.
one point. So you're just hearing just clapping and coming from the bathroom.
It's like, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Like, yeah, like, go ahead.
And then it's like, okay, could you hear me?
No. You just,
Just
snap out of it so
slower.
quick.
Yeah.
You're like, they have no idea what's
Okay,
going on.
Shh.
Just go back.
Because you literally,
100%.
you literally convince yourself that they have no idea what's going on. Like, no way they know that I'm doing
Well,
this.
she obviously asked me what I'm doing, so she doesn't know.
I'm
No
the first
way.
guy to do this,
Yeah,
so it's
no,
just
literally.
me.
Nobody has ever done this ever.
That was my favorite.
I hate how true that is because now I look back like, holy shit, my mom knew what I was doing the
Oh,
whole
100%.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
The
all live
whole
the same
time.
life.
Yeah.
And I'm going to know exactly when my kid's doing it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, hey, the water's been on for 35 minutes. What are you doing?
Or you just show them the bill. Hey, listen, buddy.
The worst
Something's
part is
changed.
when you're young, you take the quickest showers. When you're like, when I was 10,
yeah.
I wanted to get in, get out because I wanted to get back to playing whatever I was doing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did not want to be in the shower. It's like, I don't want to take a shower, Mom. She's like, you have to take a shower. I don't want to shower. You know, I'd be in there, shampoo, soap, like all at the same time, rinse off, I'm out. And then all of a sudden, I'm in the shower for like half an hour, 45 minutes. And I'm thinking, oh, they don't know. You know, I would leave the water running sometimes and just like be in the bathroom.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I would do.
Oh, dude, I would the entire time.
Yeah,
like
the whole time.
40, 45
time.
minutes of just straight water the whole time.
I need to pee too.
Yeah, I do too.
We should take a little break.
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel like we got a little bit of
Yeah, we got a lot.
little time. I got to pee really bad.
All right.